Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Steps away to his left. It's caught by Mike Evans. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 46. They'll run it now out of the gun. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. That's caught by Jackson. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Give him 32 on the play. Well, how about the passing numbers so far on this first drive?
Oh, no doubt about it. They're flinging it around pretty successfully. And look at the start, the confidence.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A great play there. First carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Here we go on 2nd and 12. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed? If you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down,
on 1st down, Hatcher. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
Hey, 50 to Mike, 50 to Mike.
2nd and 14. He's going to wind up and air it out. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Back to throw. And that is incomplete. So the defense...
Come on, set. And Lobo. Watch the curl, watch the curl, watch the curl.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes.
well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Now back to throw. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Call it a pickup of 7, and it'll be a 3rd and about 13. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down. That makes them now... They'll run on first down. Hatcher. Ooh, the juke. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. First down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13.
I guess it's good we can't really read the mind of the defensive coordinator now, huh?
Had him pinned back there deep, give up that run. Can't be happy.
Yeah, whatever is in his mind right now, we probably couldn't say over the air.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. Had the nifty footwork, but only able to get it to his own 20. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 17 yards on the play and a Buccaneer first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And a big loss here as he's taken down. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they'll march off another 15 against your squad.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. On 2nd down, Hatcher. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive they went 3 and out.
On first down, Hatcher. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play.
And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. A 12-yard touch.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
They'll start with Hunt on the ground. And an alley to run. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 10 yards, and it's good for a Viking first down.
First down, Viking. Check. Lucky.
On it now, out of the gun. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. 2nd and 5. And he completes it to Hunt. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 23 yards the pickup there.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. First red zone chance now for the Vikings. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 11. On first down, they'll run with Hunt. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. They'll look to throw here. This will be caught at about the 5. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. This will be caught at about the 5. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the 1st.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. So 3 drives now for this offense, and that field goal gives them their first 3 points.
So if you're an offensive coordinator and you're averaging a point a drive, you're in the wrong line of work, aren't you? You got to find a way to unlock the key to these defenses and put some big points on the board.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a bead on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit with play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. He'll look to throw. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play.
Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. They go play action here on 1st down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. The Vikings on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is going to be 3rd and 13. He'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. So he got free of 1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
Check three.
They'll run on 1st down. Hatcher. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 31 yards there and a 1st down. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a 1st down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. To the outside, this is complete to Jackson. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. As his guys are in for 6 as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead.
How about that touchdown, partner? If you blinked, you probably missed it. I looked away for just a sec.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. It's caught by Jackson. And he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto the...
Set. And Tucson. Recon. 132 fight. Ready.
They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down.
Watch 20.
And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. Give him 2 yards that time, and it's going to leave him with a 3rd and 11 situation.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
They'll set up to throw. And that will be incomplete.
You got it.
It's always a goal.
On play action, they'll throw. He finds his target. It's Evans. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 25 yards that time. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Back to throw here. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a 1st down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Oh, he's thinking end zone for Evans, and that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. They'll run it now out of the gun. He's got a 1st down and more inside the 30.
Oh, that's a big one right there. You talk about breaking off a huge chunk of real estate. But if you're the defensive coordinator, you cannot dwell on the fact you just gave up an explosive.
And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season, as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he...
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He'll drop to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
We'll go 25 to Mike. Hey, let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field.
2nd and 11.
I got you, boy. I got you, boy.
As he throws there, incomplete.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Credit the sack to Joey Bosa.
I'm starting to feel for that.
Here we go. Pittsburgh, you have to get tired of seeing me.
Back.
fake. He'll look to throw. Trying to lay one up deep. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Undercrush.
They'll set up a throw. He completes it to Evans. And all the way down to the 37. A big play there just before halftime. 41 yards. I was going to let this go for the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. They'll drop the throw. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. This from 54 yards away. And this one is right down Broadway. And that will do it for this first half. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we toss it an hour or so east of here to Orlando, it's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, guys, thanks very much. We'll get back with you shortly. But first, let's take a look at what's coming up this weekend around the NFL. Some very intriguing games in that early window, highlighted by the one going on at the Superdome. A big test for the Saints, as they'll have to do battle with the visiting Kansas City Chiefs. Good game to follow in the late afternoon window as well, one being in Atlanta, where it'll be the Falcons taking on the Green Bay Packers. And then one more to highlight, Sunday Night Football, as the national audience will see a good one between the Seattle Seahawks and the Philadelphia Eagles. Meanwhile, our game has been a boat race, very one-sided to this point. And for the call of the second half, let's get it back to our commentating team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Here we go.
Mike 55, Mike 55.